mind and face those things that are holding us back. Greetings. You are listening to the podcast Simply Complex. Get over it. This is episode number 6. This is a weekly podcast focusing on what we hilarious humans tend to complicate in life and how we can get over it by simplifying the way we think about it. I am Francine Carter, your host, professional coach, and yes, fellow complicator. Today we're getting over the it of success, especially that whole perceived overnight success. Overnight success? Oh, yeah, simple. You've heard it. She was an overnight success. He was an overnight success. The company became an overnight success. You go to bed one day, and the next you've reached your highest success. Poof. Let's take those TV shows, the talent ones on TV. No one knew that singer, and they just became an overnight success, like they just stepped on the stage and sang for the very first time. Same for that author, the actor, the leader. Do you get my point here? Simple, right? Happens all the time, immediately, overnight. When we literally think the person or the company made it overnight and we haven't, we become discouraged. Yet, go to any company website and click on the history page or someone's resume or their vitae. There is the overnight success, the history of how they got there and where they are going. The complexity is what's overlooked. The time, the practice, the failures, the revamping, the constant creating, keeping up with the trends, reinventing, going belly up only to emerge with a better idea or product or a talent. And the list goes on. This is what we tend to forget and beat ourselves up over. The work, the refinement, and the time it takes to master your craft and take the opportunities. Consistency is the key, along with your tenacity. Take this podcast, for instance. Overnight success? In some ways, yes. I did it. I put it out there. You're listening. Although you may be one of 10, right now that is. Will the format change? Maybe. Will my messages change? Maybe. Will I improve? Oh, yeah. Will I keep on moving forward? Yes. Will I refine? Yes. Will I stop doing it? I don't know. Maybe. It may be time for something else. The only overnight success is that one day I did not have a podcast, and the next day I had a podcast. The overnight success came with working with a podcast consultant, buying my equipment, reading and figuring out how to use the equipment, slicing in and splicing in the music, getting permission to use that music, thanks again, Jim Reiser, getting approval from iTunes to have it put on there, and then pushing all the right buttons, which weren't pushed all the right times, which made me have to redo them over and over again. Even this particular episode, I think this is my 4th take. But it was published. This is what it takes to be an overnight success. Knowing, number 1, you have a talent, a message, a product. Find it. Be true to yourself. Then get it out there. Be transparent about it. Give it a try. Be tenacious about it. Be consistent about it. And then the best part of that overnight is work it. Yes, work. It takes work. This is the success. Working it. Transformation takes work. Consistency and action. The only real success that happens overnight is what you will be more knowledgeable about tomorrow because of what you experienced today. You want success? Simple. Take actions daily to reach your success, however you define it. Overnight? Probably not going to happen. It may seem like it to some, but you know that it does take work, tenacity, and consistency to be whatever you define as success. Thank you for listening, thinking, and maybe even laughing with me today as we explored getting over the complexities in life by simplifying our thoughts about it. Want more? Go to my website, www.actioncoachingtraining.com, to activate your next steps. Until the next podcast, remember to slow down in order to speed up, and for heaven's sake, laugh at yourself. This is Francine Carter. Until next week, keep it simple.